Fucking Marseille already came home, lads.
Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show coming with Pat McAfee, Corbin, and Thunderdome. I am Tony's.
That's a baby Tony.
That's Bubblegum Pino. He's a Canadian station. He's a bearded wonder.
Good day, nerdy.
Good day to you, Saya. Bruce.
What's going on, dude?
What is going on, dude?
Not much. Solid night last night.
Solid
A
night.
bad night on the fucking hardwood.
Otter, how are we?
We are doing absolutely fucking fantastic, Tony.
Solid night, 3-2, but one of those two losses lost by 60 points. They did not cover the 50.5.
Who?
Vandy did not cover
yeah.
the 50.
I you know those like spread out charts of like offensive and defensive efficiency. I almost said it yesterday when you picked them, but it seems like they suck based on those graphs.
Oh yeah, they're not good. They were 15.5 point dogs.
Bama, when
No
Bama
doubt.
gthey going, they will shoot the lights out.
Yeah, not a bad night over all the NHL bets. They decided to win in overtime. The only one that didn't need overtime was
Sands.
the fucking Sens.
Sense.
Oh,
Yeah, I had that parlay that went into the overtime, so that was actually pretty exciting. It was a fun little sweat.
Fun,
they all hit.
Yeah.
fun little sweat.
Attaboy, Bruce.
Tonight we do have two games in the NHL that we will go over.
One.
Banger of a matchup in Toronto.
We
I'm
have
fascinated with the Buffalo game there.
Buffalo. We will discuss with maybe Nicky Skates. I don't know. Is he showing up for work today or not? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
He gets tuckered out.
He
Preston
does
Rose.
get tuckered out. We have NBA, a pretty nice little NBA slate.
Oh yeah, Tony.
We have a college basketball slate. We have a golf tournament
Oh,
starting
yeah, Tony.
tomorrow. The
Pebble
Pro-Am.
Beach Pro-Am.
That is another 3-course tournament.
Yep. So
where the
shot
cut
tracker, no dice.
where the cut is after 54 holes. So take that into your handicapping.
Quick handicap for me. I like the way it looks.
Okay. And we'll start now with some Super Bowl. There has been some things added for the Super Bowl. The additions to the sports book today were quarterback props.
Let's go.
And some player props.
Is there player props?
Yeah, some.
What are they?
Oh, I mean, I bet it. So
The player props are the playoff ones that we talked about yesterday. Or did I miss some?
here,
Oh, down there.
Here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Isaiah, yeah, here.
I didn't see those. So I was going over the quarterback ones. Let's start here. Quarterback to be sacked first. Hurts is minus 128. Mahomes is plus 104. Philly is number 1 in this league in sacks. KC is number 2. KC's number 5 in sack percentage. Philly's number 1 in both of those. Hurts has been sacked 38 times this year, and 21st protecting him are the Eagles. Mahomes has been sacked 26 times. The Chiefs are number 2 in protecting Mahomes. Lean to Hurts. Even though, I mean, the Eagles do fucking get after the fucking quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
I already bet this, actually.
You took Hurts.
Yeah, I took Hurts. Mahomes will not take a sack until he's in sure desperation mode, down 10 in the fourth quarter, I believe.
I tend to agree with you on that.
Yeah. Even if you can get to Mahomes, he is so hard to bring down, actually. So.
Well, he's still got that ankle.
Yeah, I know, but you still can just flip it.
No, I agree.
Just out of bounds.
Hard to bring down and get rid of, two different things in my mind.
Yeah, and, Jalen will hold on to it.
Yeah.
You think so?
Jalen,
Yeah, try to run out of it.
I
Get
think Jalen will
tackled
try
at the
and
line of
get
scrimmage, but it's a
yeah.
sack.
Quarterback to throw the first interception. Mahomes is the favorite in this one. Short, minus 122. Hurts is even money. Mahomes has 12 interceptions on the year. Hurts has 6 interceptions on the
That's impressive.
year. Which one? The 6?
Yeah,
There's not a lot of interceptions.
very impressive.
No, he's like maybe the first in a while. Feels like a field general of the running game.
Field general of the running game. Looks
Hell
like
yeah.
a field general of the running game too, doesn't he?
Plays like one. That's for damn sure.
So we've been talking about this one too. Number of players that have pass attempt over under 2.5. So that's both quarterbacks. Okay.
Over.
You think over?
Yeah, there's always somebody's got to do
Okay.
something fucking absurd.
So I did
right?
a little research. There has not been one other player besides Jalen Hurts and Gardner Minshew to throw a pass for the Eagles all year long. Not one person has thrown a pass. And for the Chiefs, it's only been one. They've attempted one pass, and it was Tommy Townsend on a fake punt.
Kelsey hasn't
There you
thrown
go.
one this year.
No, so they must have been saving it for the Super Bowl if it is going to go over 2.5.
Yeah.
Wait, so Chad Henne doesn't count?
Sorry, Chad. Yes, Chad Henne was in there too. But that's, I mean, if you think Mahomes is going to get hurt,
Let the
No,
record
that's
show.
the point that I was gonna make is maybe Mahomes gets hurt and Penny goes in and throws a pass. That's the only way I really see that hitting. I don't know. I don't see a lot of trick plays. In
I
this
could see
game.
Travis Kelsey throwing a Todd in the.
you
in
always
the red.
can. I could always
Yeah.
see it.
And,
Yeah,
and
it's
Kadarius.
always there.
It's fucking always there.
Kadarius can throw it 65 yards on the field.
Yeah.
You
Somebody
trying to
make that-
talk this into reality
keep
is
saying that.
hilarious.
Just
I
letting
mean, he's
everybody
done
know.
it before.
He can throw it 65 yards. on the
Motherfuckers
fly.
did ring around the rosy, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think they're worried
Has
about
Kadarius
it.
attempted a pass in the NFL?
Yeah, on the Giants.
Okay.
Completed.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking deep ball.
Yeah, it was a bomb. Think to Sterling.
Sterling.
Shit, he was really good. If he didn't get hurt,
Isn't
he
it a
actually would've
shocker
been
the
lot
Eagles
better.
have gone all season? Wait, both of these teams have gone all season long and not had anyone besides quarterback throw the
Yeah.
football?
Well, I mean, if you're the Eagles, when are you running trick plays? You're just doing a QB sneak toss option
Yeah.
True.
every fucking time you're in any spot.
Yeah, your trick play is have Miles Sanders line up at running back and at quarterback and run the fucking ball.
Those are pretty much the quarterback props I was going over today. I didn't even see the ones down here, Brucey Bruce. The Jalen Hurts passing yards, 243.5.
Too high.
He averages on the season 246.7. In the playoffs, though, he has thrown for 154 and 121. Hasn't really had to throw.
Yeah.
I like that Chiefs secondary too, dude. They played well against the Bengals. Like besides that one T Higgins got up on, like they had a lot of bat downs.
I agree.
If
with
he
you.
sniffs that number, I don't think it's good for the Eagles backers.
Mahomes, 292.5. He averaged 308 on the year. Had 326 versus the Bengals.
I think this
This
one's
is such an interesting. Like the more we talk about this game, this is an interesting matchup.
Here's Eagles have the number one passing defense in the NFL statistically.
statistically strength of schedule.
Here we go.
Makes that a bit of malarkey.
Everyone in the NFC had a weak strength of schedule.
Sure.
The worst part is the AFC's stacked, and we are sitting on the fucking precipice of 3 straight NFC Super Bowl winners.
Well, yeah. Wait.
But
Wait
they're,
to see if-
they're zone heavy. Like Mahomes is, obviously super capable of dicing them up. It's just about blocking up front.
Yes, for sure. And my
You're saying
one,
the Eagles are zone heavy?
yeah, zone D. My one worry: the Chiefs are fucking very man heavy, and that's the one thing that Hurts has excelled against.
Yeah.
Especially.
Spags.
Especially the
you can't hold
Giants.
Spags down to
I mean,
Spags will dial up some fucking.
Spags might
come
dial
in
up a
cover
whole new
7.
defense.
Oh,
next
dude,
Sunday.
He might rush one.
Miles
He's gonna
Sanders.
discover a new amoeba. It's gonna be
Spags is
awesome.
allowed,
Miles
dude.
Sanders rushing yards 57.5 in the playoffs. Sorry, for the year, Miles Sanders has averaged 75 a game. He had 90 versus the Giants and 42 versus the Niners.
Yeah.
That's not one I don't think I'm going to take an under there.
Yeah. It's such a good number there.
Yeah, it's a solid.
So Pacheco 48.5, probably the next one you're going to. That one feels low to me. I would put that in the mid 50s, similar to.
So what's
Miles.
interesting is Pacheco averages exactly that on the season.
Yep.
Um,
Pacheco, the way he runs is just it. Like that always works in the Super Bowl. Reminds me of Ahmad Bradshaw.
Yeah. Pacheco averages that on the season, but he wasn't. That's the whole season. Like the games that he's actually been basically the starter. He's averaged about 70 rushing yards a game, and that's like in the last 11 games. So I may be sitting on an over here for Pacheco,
I
especially because
already
the
did.
Eagles rusty can be had. Kelsey's sitting at 78.5. That's his exact average for the season. AJ Brown, 72.5. Okay, he only has 50 receiving yards this playoffs.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. He's gonna be spiking his helmet during this thing.
I'm not going to take the over. I don't think.
It's just one deep ball, right?
Yeah.
Like that's it. That's all it's gonna take.
Yeah.
Devonta's at 64.5, which is basically what he's been averaging in the playoffs.
If I'm playing an over, it's probably Devontae's.
He had actually no, he had 61 versus the Giants and only 36 versus the Niners.
I could
Devonta.
see them trying to force AJ Brown the ball a lot, though.
I thought that against the Niners. It didn't
Yeah.
fucking happen.
They
It-
tried
they
too.
didn't
Like
need
they
to.
can't hit on a fucking deep ball.
Because it's overthrown or underthrown.
This guy.
He said it. I didn't even say it.
The
this
guy
time.
struggles in the passing game. He was poor. In
I
the
agree
passing
with you,
game
but there's a
against
way
the
that you
Niners.
say it in your voice with while wearing that hoodie.
I have no bias here. I have no bias.
The backroom boys check our bias
I-
at the door.
No, you definitely don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we certainly don't.
Oh, yeah, like
we can get to that, but no, I mean, I take this. I take it seriously.
No, I know.
Take it seriously.
My what is it? Faith, family, my gambling record.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can mark me in that basket.
Correct. I will. Yeah. I don't care who's lining up.
I am just so excited that Patrick Mahomes is an underdog for the first time in his playoff career.
I know you
really
are.
am.
You're very excited about it.
I'm so pumped the public's on the Eagles.
Yeah, it's all amazing.
That doesn't matter. Those public numbers don't fucking matter.
Oh,
To me,
yeah.
it does.
Does?
Yeah.
Affects your picks?
Well, the Bengals were, the contrarian side. They covered
It's over the yeah.
The Bengals
Eagles
were the
too,
contrarian
though.
side?
Yeah.
last year. Yeah.
Oh,
Last
last
week.
year.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying last week. Everyone was on the Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
they
everyone
lost.
was on
Yeah.
and everyone was on
the Rams.
the Eagles.
So the conference in my brain, if this happens, that happens. I look at the public teams. I'm like, all right,
Once.
1-1. Which one is the winner? And it was the Eagles.
I used to, and then I had a couple bookmakers say, "Don't look at that. Nobody."
Oh, well. I just fade the public because, I mean, I
You
get
will
blinded
drive
by the
yourself
chandeliers.
Nuts chasing that narrative.
What'd you say?
You'll drive yourself nuts chasing that
Yeah.
narrative.
Well, where it really gets stupid is with if you're going down, and I used to do this when I was a wee lad. Like you just go down the college basketball games and anything that's 40% of the bets and 80% of the money, you just take all of those. It's foolish.
Well,
It's
that's
fool's errand.
that's Mitt's
College, the lines in college basketball.
Well, he's a
are
younger
just-
lad.
Yeah, as a younger.
No,
lad.
no, that's following my model, yes, but I don't do that for every single game.
But now you have, you're doing units, right?
That's not a model.
that is not a model either.
No, my model, I've explained my model.
That's-
yeah, we
that's-
know.
that's
We
a
don't.
habit.
Don't worry. We don't need to hear it again.
That's
man.
at
We're-
best a system.
That's a more of an angle. Model is like you gotta have fucking formulas in an Excel spreadsheet. Okay?
Yeah, it's taking all the daily fantasy stats and adding it up to project a expected score for each team. That is a model.
I can't tell if this is a work or a shoot, so can we get into some picks?
Fucking. You want to host it? Go ahead.
I don't even. You guys are talking and it's going like in one ear, out the other. I'm so confused at what you guys are trying to explain to me right now.
We will get into. We'll get into some picks. Okay, we'll do that. We have moved past this anyways. Let's do golf real quick.
Go on, lads.
We are still in California. We have the Pro-Am. As I said, 54 holes.
Florida soon. The best is once they get to Texas.
Yeah.
That's when we're really cooking. The Valero Open.
The cut will be after 54, which I like.
Keep the ducks on the pond.
Yeah, exactly. I hate that I like guys that I really like are the favorite. Like I like Spieth, I like Hovland, but I'm not going to take them pre-flop. I'll probably 17-1 Mav McNeely. I like fucking Hoagie's the winner last year at 19-1. I really like.
Hoagie.
A little farther down the list, Ben Griffin's 55 to 1. And Neesmith is 75 to 1. I might put like a Spieth, Hovland, McNeely top 20 and Hoagie. Hoagie was really the guy. Hoagie. I'll have a winner on Hoagie.
You love the hook.
Get in on Hoagie.
Yeah,
A winner
dude.
on the Hoagie, even though it's
Taking
tough
the
to go.
hog
It's
back to
probably
back.
hard to go back to back.
At the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. He needs to get the same celebrity.
And then a little long shot. Jesus Christ, on Ben Griffin and Neesmith. Spieth and Hovland will be in there in some sort of fashion for me as well.
Cool. So I just pre-flop, as you say. I like 2 of the 3 favorites, and I'm going to play to beat Jordan Spieth.
Okay.
He obviously was the last time I bet on him, he was the first round 1 leader and then missed the cut.
Yes, he was.
He's doing all that stuff before he swings where he's like trying to feel it and then just kind of shanking it or hates every shot, even if it's to 10 feet. So pre-flop, I'm playing Victor Hovland to win the tournament, and then I'm going to have a very, very quick trigger on Matt Fitzpatrick. If I see like 2 birdies on a 9-hole stretch, I'll probably take Matt Fitzpatrick. I'm also just a nice little scud missile. I think it's like even money. Fitzpatrick and Hovland top 20 parlay. Let me actually check what that was, if it was plus or minus. That's plus 135. I would be surprised to lose that one. And then deeper down, our old friend Davis Riley, 65 to 1.
He was on the list.
Him and Davis Thompson, who I do not believe is in the field this week. They've been poking around a bit. Just a really good young player. And this is the kind of field where he might be able to take advantage.
Okay. That feels good.
Sure does.
Hell yeah.
Go Victor Hovland. Don't break my heart.
I'm just looking. I didn't do it earlier, but I'm just looking at 2 balls.
2 balls.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, more than Lance Armstrong.
I could get Neesmith at even money. In his matchup, you get Hovland minus 180. I mean, you got to lay a little bit there. Jordo, who I agree. I don't like the pre-shot.
I don't mean
stuff.
to shit on it too much because like he was the round 1 leader. Like he'll like drop his club and it'll be to 6 feet.
But he's minus $1.50 against Ryan Palmer, and then Ben Griffin is even money against Shelton. I'll probably take all those as well. Okay, we're good there. You taking Stu?
As always.
Hey, thanks.
He's strapping it up again.
I don't know if Stu's in the tournament or not, but I like to check in on fucking Gumpy to make sure if he's taking him or not. College basketball tonight. Tonight. Nice little slate. I'm gonna go Pitt Panthers plus the 8.5.
Yep.
5 star. I think it's 5. 4-star. 5-star. Marquette minus 5.5.
Yep.
Stephen F. Austin money line.
Yep.
Wide. And one that I truly hate is I'm laying 8.5 with Tulane, but I don't like that one at all. So,
What do you say, Bruce?
I too love the Pitt Panthers going into Chapel
Oh
Hill
no,
tonight.
we're doing it again.
Plus the 8.5. I also like Xavier at home. I laid the minus 180 in a parlay, but I think they cover at home with who was it? Fucking Creighton.
Providence.
There it is. Yeah, they looked amazing when I watched them beat up on UConn. They dropped their last time out. I like them to get right and win there.
okay. Lad?
I like Providence getting 4.5 at Xavier.
Okay.
Pryor's been shooting the lights out. I like them. I'm with you on Pitt getting 8.5.
yeah.
I'm laying 5.5 with Tennessee at Florida. I like Georgia Tech money line at Louisville.
Okay.
Lehigh money line at home versus Army. Longwood money line at Winthrop. New Hampshire money line at NJIT. Tarleton State money line at UT Arlington. I like St. John's money line at home versus Seton Hall. Marquette laying 5.5 versus Nova. Going down this road again with LSU, but I think 10.5 is too much at Missouri. I'm with you with Stephen F. Austin money line, and then to finish off the night, Southern Utah plus 2.5 at Cal Baptist.
Okay. Let's go to the NBA. Let's roll through those real quick.
Before we do, I'd be remiss to not say that Fordham plus 4.5 won outright last night with St. Louis at Rose Hill Gymnasium, in maybe the most spirited win I've seen in my 4 years of watching Fordham basketball.
You went to school there.
Yeah.
I guess 8 years.
Yeah.
Plus being a student.
The Rams are flying high.
The Rams are amazing. Yeah. Quisenberry, dog. Moore, dog. They're all dogs.
Okay.
Great win. All right. Lakers promo.
NBA tonight. I'm gonna go OKC. I'm gonna lay it there. And the other one, I believe, was Sacramento. Yeah, 2 favorites. Actually, let me go moneyline parlay on OKC and Sacramento Kings.
I like Suns money line at home against the Hawks.
Brucey Bruce.
Sorry. Yeah, I like the Grizzlies at home with the Trailblazers coming in. Kind of a tough travel spot for the Trailblazers. Ja Morant obviously pretty good at the sport. They're laying 5.5. I have a money line parlay with them, and then the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lost last time, but they came back in spirited fashion against the Warriors. And little wrinkle here. They are 5-0 at the spread after a loss this season.
Okay. Otter, what do you want?
Hold on,
my bad.
I got one more. Yeah, the Nets at the Celtics tonight. Kyrie obviously is out there kind of solo dolo without KD, but high motivation spot for him. I took them plus 10.5 minus 140.
I almost took them, but I couldn't do it. Otter, tonight, what do you got in the NBA?
Well, just to not toot my own horn, but I went 3-0 following my model yesterday. So I'm going to go back to the well, following my model, taking my favorite picks. Yeah, I did. Do you want to count?
Yeah, what were they?
It was the Clippers, check. It was the LA Lakers, check. And then the third one, let me actually look. I don't remember who the third one was.
How'd you get to the Lakers
Heat.
with your model?
Because
I love them.
I love them, and
Put on this sweatshirt
and actually because the model did state that there was more public money but less public bets on the Lakers last night, and so we're gonna go back to the model. And no, I don't pick every single fucking game. That's only some nights when I'm doing really bad. Tonight, I liked Orlando plus the 9.5 going into Philly. I just thought it was too much, and so did the model. I like Portland plus the 5.5 going into Memphis. That one's a little sketchy for me, but then I do love Boston minus 9. Brooklyn's coming into Boston. I just think that Boston is going to show out like they usually do when they play on primetime. They're playing on ESPN, and I just think that they're going to win by a lot.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Mr. Skate.
What the
Happy birthday.
I was going to fade that, but your reaction was awesome.
Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Skates.
Thank you, Maryland.
Is that Maryland Bruce?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, workshop that one in the shower this morning. I'm glad you guys liked it.
Wow.
Didn't know
We
he's
did.
thinking of you,
We
Nick.
did. That was awesome.
I don't know what
Oh.
I don't know what to do.
Tell me you're like, Tage.
I don't know where to cry or wind my watch. I do like Tage tonight. Let's get into it. Only 2 games. NHL All-Star breaks coming up. Bees on the road.
Hell yeah.
Short favorites here against the Leafs. Leafs without Matthews. But Bees have been slumping a little bit lately. 1-3 so far in this 5-game road trip. This will be the 5th game of the trip, obviously. Still like the Bees here going into Toronto, even though Toronto, again, 3-2 in their past 5. And they're starting Samsonov, who we know has a rather ridiculous home record. I think he only has like 2 or 3 home losses this season. Something absurd, like 15, 1-2, I think.
Okay.
Fuck.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong
What?
with that? What's wrong with that?
Gumps didn't know that.
You all right?
I mean, what they're talking about trying to get another goalie for the playoff run. What's wrong with this guy?
I don't know. I haven't watched enough of him consistently. I just know he's got a great home record for the Leafs.
Come on, bees.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this guy? And
Does that make you scared?
And?
and
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 And the wrong team is favored.
whoa.
Whoa.
the team that's won 6 straight and got an
Don't
OT
close
winner
the
last night
fucking
stuck a dagger in our
Phoenix,
hearts because they
brother.
couldn't get it done in 60 minutes, even
Huh?
though they were down 4-1 and came back and won in overtime.
Yeah, crazy travel back-to-back spot ahead of the All-Star break.
Bruce, I like what you're throwing down. I'm also on the Sabres tonight. 6-3 in their past 9. You know we love Tage. You know we love Tiger around here. So probably lose. It'll probably lose because I just stink lately at picking these games. But it's a good shot and a good value on the Sabres. So I'm taking Buffalo money line.
Give me the Caniacs, brother.
Who we got? What do you got for the All-Star game?
I like the Metro. The Metro's pretty good.
Okay.
Hard to root against the Atlantic,
Yeah.
but the Pacific is strong as well.
How many fucking All-Star teams
Central.
do they have?
The Central, as Gunts knows, is nothing to
Wait, do
sleep
they
on.
still play 3-on-3 in their division?
Yeah.
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 Wait, there's not just one fucking All-Star game?
Well, it's one.
No, they had to change it up for the
Steals.
likes of folks like you who can't pay attention to one game, so they made it a mini tournament with 3-on-3.
Who was the Rangers guy with a G last name who won it All-Star MVP? Russian guy.
Girardi?
I think. Gabarov or something.
Marion Gabbard.
We can discuss offline.
Thank you, Nicky. Shane.
Good luck, boys.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Nick.
birthday,
Happy
Nick!
birthday, Nick.
Couple.
Hockey Talk tonight. YouTube.com/That's Hockey Talk. Arizona Coyotes legend, Shane Doan.
Oh, fucking donor.
Donor. Captain Canada.
And obviously, at midnight,
We'll see Barry,
we'll see
and Linda.
Barry and Linda. AQ will be there at 1, hosting the After Dark hours.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
8 o'clock tonight on youtube.com/.
Yep. AQ actually, I think, is singing the Canadian anthem and then
Yes.
the USA anthem
Yep.
back to back at
Yep.
midnight on the channel.
Exactly.
What a good guy.
Some injury news
Oh, fuck.
coming out of Chiefs practice.
Oh, no.
Cole Hardman did not practice. Mahomes was a full participant.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Tony did not practice. Juju did not practice.
Jeez.
I think the only thing that really matters out of that is that Mahomes was a full participant. The
Sure.
receiver standpoint of it, I think Kelsey's so good that like they're just gonna be able to figure it out.
Maybe, but you would like those guys to be.
Yeah, they need
Tony
at
will
least
play.
two of them.
You know Tony's gonna suit up. He'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
out there.
Yep.
They probably, except Hardman's been hurt all year.
Yeah, Hardman is a concern.
And would Juju and Tony both miss their first ever Super Bowl? Like that would be very shocking.
Tony won't. Juju might.
I don't think they're gonna pick like, hey, like I don't want to play. Like I feel like
Yeah.
it's depending on the injury.
I guess now though, like they'll be able to. How does it work actually?
What do you mean?
If you're like medically,
What's the
No, like with the like any practice squad, can you call up a guy?
yes. You
Okay.
actually you get more in the playoffs.
So they
you
will.
actually get more.
They will have human beings.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You have extra practice squad. It's
Might
called
see
future
McKinnon.
contracts.
McKinnon might just play wide receiver.
Should.
Didn't he play receiver for a little bit or in college or something like that? What am I thinking of?
I mean, he did have a bunch of receiving touchdowns this year.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking
Yes,
of.
sir.
I feel like he's gonna, because they've been using Pacheco so much that he's gonna go off in the bowl.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
looked it up. He has.
My thing though is like when it's 2nd and 2 in the Super Bowl, how do you give the ball to Jerick McKinnon over Pacheco?
Probably one. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you just need to blow.
He did have a receiving touchdown 6 straight this year, but only 2 catches in the playoffs. He's averaging 17 rushing yards per game and 30 receiving yards per game.
Huh.
Very cool. Very
Huh.
classy.
You know who I was? Dallas Goddard.
Sneaky good.
He's averaging 60 yards catching a game.
Sneaky good. Yeah. He's
Really?
Yeah.
with Andrews banged up, he's like a top
Goddard's good.
top 4.
Who'd they
He is very good.
Oh, Ertz. They got rid of Ertz because
they got rid of Ertz because of him. Yeah.
All right. Any foot sheet tomorrow?
No, sir. Back on Friday.
That's the show, though. That's the show. Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll do another one. More props will be out, I assume. We will dive into those. We'll keep you updated on live Pro-Am.
Oh, yeah.
We'll pick the NBA. We'll pick college basketball. The NHL will be done until after the All-Star break.
God damn.
I know, right?
Tough sledding. Tough sledding.
Tough sled.
How long is it? What do they give them? Like a day after the game?
Probably.
Nah, they get like a week.
Christ.
Well, and then one random team has to go play in the Czech for like 2 or 3 weeks, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, we got nothing. The All-Star game's Saturday. No, they're back Monday.
all right, it's not a bad little break.
Yeah, we're all right.
All right.
We'll be back.
Need some goals, pal.
Fuck, you're right, we do, don't we?
You're telling me.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Good luck. Wait, hold on.
God bless.
Hold on. There's booze tonight.
Yes.
D. Lil, Jaw, and Tatum to each score 25.
Hype.
That's plus 120.
That's 120.
Yep.
To
And
each get it? Oh.
fucking Marshawn and the Tiger to combine for 7. Tiger may have 7 on his own.
Should.
I fucking hate those dudes.
I'm taking them both.
Hey, you know what? I'll join you.
Yeah. Let's get fucking wild, but not too wild. Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Dah.
Da.